wheelie. What is going on? This is AlTone, and today we want to get back to the Reitplace Run to 100 Speed Run Challenge with Paul and Mike. And I just want to share with you a little bit of what I've done. I've finally got another run in. It's a bit of an increase, not a great increase, but it's a bit of an increase. And this car has a ton more potential as it sits, and I'm looking forward to pulling that potential out as best as I possibly can with the knowledge and understanding that I have of this car and how to set it up for speed run challenges. So with that, let's go ahead and get to the speed run, my official run, and then I'll come back and talk to you a little bit about the car. Okay, so we're going to try to do a quick run today. We are tracking track, start, stop, read, 0, track and start, and it is reading. We've got very little battery power on the GNSS, so let's go ahead and turn this guy on. GNSS is in the back here, and so again she's reading, and all right, we're going to put her in position. We've got 9%. Battery's reading. We got 9% battery. I mean 9% on the battery. So we need to see what we can get out of this thing. Go ahead and... nothing's coming. And she needs more work. She's sliding a little bit. And that was not full throttle. We'll pass it one more time. Don't want to hit that curb. Let's bring her back, and hopefully that battery lasted long enough for us to get a mile per hour on it. Okay, still reading. And then let's see what we got. Stop and read. We got 48 miles an hour, so we broke 40, which is not bad. She's sliding all over the place. Now let's take a look at the battery. And of course we are indeed running our CNHL 2200 milliamp hour. And here is our lead, 4 wires, 3S 2200 milliamp hour. We have some work to do. I think she's a little light, so she's sliding all over the place. And I don't think the gyro is doing much right now, so it is all over the place. But hey, we were able to get 48 miles an hour out of today, so that's an increase from what we did before. I know it can do a lot more. I know it can. So we'll see what we can get done. All right, so that was the official run, and now we're going to just talk about what I've done, what's going on with the car, and what I've actually done with it. Before I show you a close-up of the car itself, just to let you know, so what I'm actually running, and you'll notice this, is I have the on-roll 1/14 scale. Not sure why, but they don't seem to be selling this car anymore, so I got it at the perfect time, I guess. And it's the 1/14 scale. It is the blue one, even though from here is the only thing that's blue on it is the shock towers at this point and the motor mount, but I'm calling it the blue Beetle. We're running right now I'm running 3S 2200 milliamp hour CNHL LiPo batteries, which I appreciate them sending out to me for me to use. And I was initially going to be running the Mamba Micro X2, but now I'm actually running a Copperhead, the set from Castle. I wasn't going to go Castle. I was going to do Hobby Wing, but I said to have a what may be a better chance, because most of the people that I see are running Castle ESCs that are actually getting to that making it to that 100 miles an hour. I said, let me go ahead and just follow their lead. I'll go ahead and go with Castle. So this is the 1406 1500 kV set with a Copperhead 10 ESC. I was going to run the Mambo Micro X, but the motor is actually too small for the motor mount. So I'm going to have to find something else to use this in. So with that, let me give you a little bit of information about the car itself really quickly. All right, so here it is, the Blue Beetle. Of course, the body's clear, but since the body's clear, you can't really, there's not a lot of blue on it other than shocks. But this is what I have set up so far. And the speed run, of course, I ran with my CNHL 2200 milliamp hour 3S. Foam wheels, front and rear. And then we have we have a Castle ESC. So let's go ahead and just take this body off. What I've done with the body is I've left it clear. I really like this. It's a fat body. Got my little blue, you can barely see it, Blue Beetle here on either side. Probably should have made those blue. Got my logos up front. And then, of course, radio link on there as well. And then CNHL on the wing in the back. So we have on here is a Castle Copperhead 10. This particular motor actually fits in this package. This one's a Copperhead 10. It's a 1406 5700 kV censored motor. I haven't connected this guy to my computer as of yet to try to figure out, get the readings and see what the speeds and all that kind of stuff is. I haven't done that, but it is actually connected. I did, my cable management isn't the best, and I did not shorten my cables. That's the Castle Copperhead 10, and then the motor, Castle motor I have back here. I did change out my motor mount. I've actually got a different motor mount that makes it easier for me to take the motor in and out, which I should have done so that it was a little bit easier for me to replace the pinion if I need to, but I didn't. And I actually have this aluminum top plate here, and I went through and I cut the excess piece off of here so I could actually fit a larger battery in there. That's basically it. Got head lights in the front and in the rear. I'm actually attaching the GNSS back here, and I've limited the shock travel in the back, which I believe is actually helping. However, this guy gets a good enough traction that it will pop a wheelie, but it's also very light, so it slides around. Got a flat spot here on the wheel here. So I'm going to have to add some weight to this guy, and to try to keep it down, as well as add some weight to the nose. And it is actually bottoming out in the front, because I don't have it limited in the front, so it's allowing it to bottom out in the front just a little bit. So I'll be doing a little bit more work to it to try to, again, try to get it on the road and tracking well. I'm using my RC6GS radio, and I'm using my Radio Link R8FG, which has the built-in gyro. It's actually pressed up against this back plate here so that, it's firm. But what I'm noticing is that I'm getting a lot of wiggle in the steering if I slightly turn up the gains in the gyro. So I'm going to have to fix that and work that out. But that's what I've done with the car. You see, I've got Velcro on either side, and that's how I'm holding my body on. I do not want to deal with pins for the speedrun vehicles, so I'm just doing it this way, and that's giving me plenty of space underneath. I can put an actual larger battery than the ones I'm currently using, and which is what I want to do. And it's just giving it plenty of space there, and I like that. No body clips for me to worry about making it easy, or for me to lose, because I almost always lose a body clip. And then again, with the light in the front and the rear, that's going to make it easier for me to see it. And these foam tires, I actually had to glue them up. I did a quick test run with it before actually taking it out for its official run, just across the street in front of my house, and ran the wheels off of it. So I knew I had to glue them down, so I took the time, went ahead and glued all the wheels down. So that's where we are right now. So there you go. So thank you so much for stopping by and checking this guy out with me again. If you have thoughts, tips, things that you see that might help this out, and I say see that might help it out, but on a budget, because I've basically blown my budget for the year. Let me know and help a brother get as close to that 100 as possible. Thanks again for stopping by and checking this out with me. I really appreciate it. I continue to try my best. It's been very busy for me, but I'm continue to try my best to get in and watch and view as many of the videos and your guys' speed runs as possible, because I'm learning a ton just from you. I may not always comment, but what you might see is just a thumbs up for me, because I may not have the time to actually type a full comment in, because I'm telling you I have a lot going on right now. But I am watching, and again, I appreciate, because I'm learning from you. Thank you guys for sharing your videos and your runs and all that kind of stuff, and thanks for coming by and checking this one out with me today. Have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.